Hi loves, welcome or welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Is Bukola Danyaro here. Well, welcome back to a very interesting and necessary video. I just could not take my mouth off this video. This video is basically simply about how to know if you're a matured woman, how to know if you're a matured man. Maturity is definitely not by age. You will see some uncles, you will see some aunties, you will see some elderly people, and you wonder, why are these people behaving the way they are behaving? Why are they behaving? Because they are not matured. Just because they are older in age doesn't mean they are matured. And this video is extremely gender friendly. Whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, this video applies to every gender. And if it sounds like when you're interested in them, please keep on watching. Do not touch that dial at all. Okay, let's get into it. Alright love, so let's get started while I get my makeup done. It's like a normal ritual here. Anytime we want to talk about anything entertaining, educative, funny, whatever, we just have to be making up, okay? In case you are new on this channel. So my browser is on. Let's just get right into this video. It's gonna be very interesting. Get a cup of tea, whatever, get a cup of juice, relax, and let's educate ourselves and have fun while doing that. All right, so the very first one that top my list is as a matured person, as a matured man or woman, because this video is not secluded to any gender. One of the characteristics that a matured person exhibits is you do not care about what anybody thinks about you. Oh my goodness, let that sink in. You don't care anymore about what anybody think about you. You don't care how you're perceived. Of course, I mean, you have to like be respectful, don't be brash to people. I'm not saying you should do all that. No, people will always have problem with the kind of person that you are, what you're about, your opinions about everything. People just want to be who they want you to be, right? And forgetting that you are human and you have an institution of your own, you have a mindset of your own. Most often than not, we fall into that fix, we fall into that box of trying to please people because we care too much about what people think about us. I don't think it's a very nice place to be, if I'm being honest, because I've been there myself. You are a different human being, you're different from every other person, and you do not just care to fit into a box that everybody thinks you should fit in, okay? You don't just care. Majority of the time, people are thinking about themselves. It's just in your head. Like, nobody's thinking about you. Get out of your head. People are busy trying to sort their lives out. People are busy trying to get their careers together. People are busy trying to get their shit together. Nobody cares so much about you. So stop caring about what anybody has to say about you. That's you caring is limiting you from reaching or from being who you are supposed to be. That you caring is limiting you basically in all ramifications of your life. So don't care about what anybody say about you. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your opinions. Be proud of your identity. People will talk. That's thinking. People will always talk regardless of who you are. People always talk. So do not care. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. You're caring so much about who exactly. So don't care about what anybody has to say about you. As a matured woman, as a matured man, you don't have that time to start moping around and sitting around and thinking, all this person think about it. People can think whatever they want to think about you. Like I said, it's just in your head. Okay, so the next point on my list is you have made peace with your past. Like, even if it's not completely healed, but your past no longer bother you to the point where it's starting to affect your present, like your present self, your present being. Even if you're aware, or even if you still feel bad sometimes about the kind of person that you used to be and everything you are about in the past, it doesn't have so much effects, like negative effects in your current being, your current self. Let me tell you guys something. My husband, by the way, is one of my inspiration. I can't lie to you. That guy talks to me like a whole lot. Like, yeah, let's not get into this. Is not relationship talk, but there was one time that I had issues confronting my past, like my best friend, right? And I'm like, guy, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going through. And I told him that, I'm damaged. That was the exact word I used. But the way he snapped me out of that, like, one of the things that stood out in that conversation that we had was when he said, if I'm ashamed of my past, if I'm ashamed of who I used to be, then I'm not worthy of who I am now. Let me say that again. He said, if I'm ashamed of my past and angry at who I used to be, then I'm not in any way worthy of the person that I am now, because I needed to be that person to be this person. When he said that, I'm like, oh, this man. He said you needed that experience. That needed to be you. Like, you can't write your destiny. I'm talking without getting my makeup done. Oh, you should have had a better control of, whatever experiences that you're currently regretting, and you're so angry at yourself, you're so angry at your past. You had no control. You needed that experience to be who you are now. And I can't lie to you, those experiences have shaped me, has guided me, has molded me to who I am now and who I'm going to become in the future. Just like the same way, your experiences are meant to guide you and shape you to who you are now. Like, you needed to be that person. You needed that experience. You needed that exposure. Don't be angry at your past. Don't be mad at your past. You should go back and do your analysis. Go back and do your check and see the kind of person that you are now and kind of relate it to the kind of person that you used to be. You see some traces, like you see some of the experiences that needed to have happened to, kind of mold you into who you are. I don't know if you're following me. Please just try and follow me. I talk really deep sometimes. As a matured person, you need to heal from your past. That's what makes you mature. That's what makes you a matured person. You can't buy experience from the market. You can't. I'm going to do this one and move to the second point, okay? So we are heading somewhere. My brows are done. My eyes are done. Just look at my eyes. Oof, gorgeous. So we're going to apply foundation now, and I'm going to go in with my Beauty foundation in the shade called V Cloud. I'm looking at buying, in fact, new makeup products really soon. I can't lie. So the very next point to know if you're a matured person, if you're a matured woman, if you're a matured man, is you have healed from your childhood traumas. I know I shouldn't be like joking with this point, but this is quite a very sensitive point, and it's something that I really, really deeply struggled, yeah, because I no longer struggled as much as I struggle, because I'm now aware, I'm now grown, I'm now matured. And not forget, the synonyms for mature is growth, adulthood. You've come to age, you've come to realize. As a matured person, you need to heal from your childhood. That's why you see so many. I need to apply foundation on my face right now. You need to heal from your childhood. You need to stop blaming your parents. You need to stop blaming your mother. You need to stop blaming your father. You just have to, because it's your life. At the end of the day, they've done the best that they felt was good enough, was best enough for us, for you. And even if we feel like their best is not enough, that's the best that I think that they could have offered. Like, I really pity people that when they try to like talk to their parents about like whatever they put them through and they are not responding. You find more closure if you get answers, right? Or if you get apologies. My dad is late, and I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful to my mother whenever she comes around or I go to hers, and we just obviously have conversations about childhood and some of the things that she put me through, some of the things that my father put me through. Even on my daddy's behalf, my father's behalf, she apologizes, and I cannot lie to you, the kind of closure that it gives me. She hugs me, and I know she's not just hugging me because she wants to hug me. She's hugging me because she's truly sorry. Like, for instance, I don't want to give a instance. Let me give an instance. I'm left-handed. I'm naturally left-handed, right? And I don't notice that when I was older, this hand is still very much like I use my left hand a lot. I asked my mom that, Mommy, did I used to be at some point left-handed? And she said yes. She was like, how do I know? I'm like, because this hand is very, very functional. So that went by. And I come across a post on Instagram that said, if your child is left-handed, don't try to change your child from being left-handed to being right-handed, because that's their natural hand, okay? And I struggled with school so much. I struggled with writing. I still struggle with writing. I cannot write well. Like, I struggle so much with writing. And my mother ruined that part of my life for me, unknowingly. And when I told her, she was not aggressive and said, she apologized. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that she didn't know. She was just doing the best that she think was best for me at that point, and I had to forgive her because she truly did not know. Even me, when I have children, I'm going to make some mistakes. See, that's not even a bargain. I'm going to do some things that my children are not going to be comfortable with. They're going to have to forgive me too. Obviously, there's so many other things that I can never talk about, and I will never talk about. Okay, but for you to truly find peace, you just have to let go. You need to let go. You just need to let go. Trust me on this one. You need to find time. Cry if you want to cry. Rant if you want to rant. Do everything that you need to. But you need to let go of that hate. You need to let go of that animosity. You need to let go of that You get what I'm saying? Let it go. As simple as that. Breathe in, breathe out. Do whatever you need to do to let it, so it doesn't, it's going to mess you up. It's going to mess you up. Trust me. Like, it's going to mess you up real bad. I'm talking with so much passion because I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to mess you up so bad. I'm not going to advise you on what to do to your parents. So, but for instance, if your mom or your dad hurt you and they're still very much in your life and you are trying to make them understand that they're hurting you, give them space. They're not accepting the fact that they've hurt you and are still hurting you. You need to give them space. I know it sounds, let me the one to advise you on this, but do whatever you feel like doing. I've left the cards open. Play it however you want to play it. Give them space. Trust me, if they're refusing to accept accountability, for your healing to be complete, because you cannot heal in the same place that made you feel like shit in it. You can never find healing. So if they're continually making you feel like shit, you need to give them space. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk to them anymore. I'm not saying you shouldn't associate with them anymore. Please prioritize yourself. Okay? Let's just leave it there. Prioritize yourself. Make it not be like say, it's one girl on YouTube. Oh, her name is Bukola Danyaro. She said we should stop talking to our parents. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that leave environments and places that makes you feel like shit, because you cannot heal. You can never, and you will never heal if you're in the same environments that caused you pain in the first instance. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me leave that on that note and move to the second point. Okay. The very next the very first the very next point that mature people do not do at all is minimizing their accomplishments. You see this one? No. Mature people don't do it at all. Oh. Don't let them hear you. Why are you trying to minimize your accomplishments? Why are you trying to reduce your accomplishments? Do you know what it takes for you to get something done? Do you know the amount of energy, the amount of psyching and everything? They're trying to minimize your accomplishments. Don't do it at all. Come on, stop it. If you've been doing it, please, this is your sign to stop it. Don't do that. Learn to toot your own on. Make noise about your work. Let it be loud enough. Blow the trumpet. Blow the trumpet as loud as you can. I'm not saying you should be proud. You get me? Not that kind of proud. I'm like, take pride in your work. Be proud of your job. Be proud of your accomplishment. Learn to celebrate your small wins. Don't think or don't wait for it to look big before you are proud about your achievements. Okay, you don't have to come online and be shouting, I did this one today, I did that one today, oh, I achieved this, I achieved that. I'm not saying that. In your own quiet, in your own space, in your own me time, in your own quiet time, make sure you're not looking down on your accomplishments. Make sure you're not looking down on yourself and everything that you've achieved. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of strength, to get a task done, to accomplish something. No be beans. So whatever project you embarked on and you are starting to see little progress, you are starting to see little accomplishments, please learn to toot your own on. Not for the validation of anybody, but for yourself. Don't wait for your achievement to be big and loud and huge and humongous and whatever it is before you appreciate your efforts. If you've been doing it, this is a sign to stop it. It's not a good thing at all. Don't be doing that. Mature people don't do that. We don't do that at all. We don't do that. Even if na 5 naira we get you, they appreciate them. Even if na one clothes you get you, they wear them, they happy. Do you understand? Even if you have 500 and how many subscribers now? 540 subscribers right now. I am extremely proud of myself that I did that. Okay, so don't minimize your efforts. Don't water down your efforts. Don't do that to yourself. Like, don't do that. And don't wait for anybody to applaud say you before you applaud say yourself. So the next point on my list is, as a matured person, you should not be caught accommodating or entertaining unhealthy, toxic, unwanted relationships. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. You know better not to entertain those kind of people into your space, knowing fully well that toxic friendship, toxic relationships can drain your positive energy. Like, you shouldn't be found trying to fit into that friendship group. Okay, stop doing that. They're trying to be friends with them, clearly don't want to be friends with you. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to stop it. Stop it. Like, stop it. Don't worry. I understand. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know you're a good person. I know you're a wonderful person. And you're trying to make them see the good in you. You're trying to make them see that, oh my God, can't you see that I'm a nice person? Why don't you want to be friends with me? Stop it. Stop doing that. It drains you. Trust me. Like, it drains you more than you can ever imagine. We should be at this point in our lives trying to be friends with who want to be friends with us. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses, okay? Why are you trying so hard to be friends with someone that clearly don't want to be friends with you? Try to look for your own friendship group. Try to look for people that, align with your goals, align with the kind of person that you are, that will see the good in you without you even trying. Down to even your relationship, be it like sexual relationships and all. That person is clearly giving you a clear signal that I don't want you. I don't want you in my life, and you're trying to force your way through. Why? Do you want to try to see premium shaggy? Aren't you enough? Don't you know your worth? Don't you know everything that you're about? Are you not matured enough to know that you shouldn't be forcing yourself into people's lives? Give them space, give them their time. You'll find your other friends. It's not by force, okay? It's not by force at all, at all. So the very next point on my list is, as a matured human being, as an adult, you should not be seeking external validation. See this one. Oh my God. Release it. Repeat this after me. I refuse to be caught doing things for the sole purpose of seeking external validation. As a grown woman, as a grown man, we are past the age, we are past that time where we're trying to do things for the sole purpose of being validated. Like, you don't need anybody's validation to do things. You know why? Because the world just wants whatever it wants from you. But what do you want for yourself? Have you ever asked yourself that question? What is it that I want for myself? What is it that tickle my fantasy? Are you trying to create that cause because you just want people to know that, oh, I am doing something with my life? Do you want to start that job or take on that job because you want to just feel validated? When you ask yourself this question, you come to a very, very reasonable conclusion, and you will know if you're actually doing things for the sole purpose of feeling validated, or you are doing things because you actually want to do them. So this one, mature people don't do them at all. Like, we don't pass that age where they try to do things to please people. No. Come down from that train. Like, come down. We don't do that anymore. Like, we used to do it, but not anymore. We're not trying to do things anymore for people to say that, this girl, she's doing this thing. Oh, no, please calm down. They are going to get burnt out. They're going to get tired. They're going to be frustrated. They're going to be angry. They're not going to be fulfilled. That job is going to stress you. That course is going to stress you. That music is going to stress you. Whatever it is that you're doing, how much more can you give to the world? You can never give your all. Do you know how large this world is? Do you know the billions? I don't see millions. Do you know the billions of people that are in this planet Earth? How many people do you want to actually please? You cannot. You get tired. You get burnt out. They mean to start to please other people and not please yourself. Like, I'm trying to seek external validation for whatever you're doing. Oh my God, you are going to get burnt out. If you're on that train, this is your time to press that horn now. I don't know. I've never entered a train before. I don't know what to press to make them understand that it's time for me to get down. Get down off that bus. Get down off that train like ASAP. Are you guys enjoying the conversation so far? Even if you are sure you're not mature, Daddy. I didn't say so. So while I am blending this one in, I'm just going to move to the next point. Oh my God, this makeup is beautiful. Which is boundaries. Boundaries. As a matured person, you need to learn how to set boundaries. Boundaries at your place of work, boundaries in your relationships, marriages, friendship. You need to set boundaries for people. If not, they are going to set boundaries for you that even you cannot cross. Boundaries basically mean, do not cross this line. I do not want you to cross this line, because if you cross this line, this is what you are going to get. I think I just define boundaries. Like, I don't know the literal meaning, but I think, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what your boundaries are, but the lines that you don't want people to cross, set that boundaries. It's called healthy boundaries. I don't just come here to talk about things that I haven't experienced. I have experienced lack of boundaries, and I know how that messed me up. If you're not comfortable with something, communicate. It's your life. Why are they making you uncomfortable for your own life? Oh, it's your life. Oh, your world. Oh, you want somebody to be intimidating you and be crossing your boundaries in your own world. Be calm. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no, I don't like that. With a very stern and composed voice, you see that they will adjust. Okay. So let's move to the next point. All right, love. So I've gone ahead to do my eyes, my mascara, and my eyeliner, and also these interesting details here off camera, so I do not mess up my makeup, because this part is very, 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 very tender. So the next point, as a matured woman, as a matured man, as a matured human being, at your big age, you don't have to communicate. You need to learn how to communicate all the time. Like I always say, in your friendships, in your relationships, in your marriages, in your place of work, you need to learn how to communicate. I am very, very guilty about this, honestly. When I tell you, I'm so guilty about communication. Like, I did not used to know how to communicate. Again, my husband was the one that taught me how to effectively communicate my feelings, because you always tell me, I cannot read your mind. You need to learn how to tell me exactly what you're feeling. That's the only way you can sort out issues. Communication saves a whole lot, trust me. And like I said, that's something that I struggled with. Thankfully, my husband it took me years. It took me years to learn how to communicate effectively. Don't be shy to communicate. Learn to communicate exactly what you are feeling. Like, that's the only way to get by issues. Thankfully, there are a whole lot of resources you can learn from these days. I mean, we're in the social media era. Like, almost every piece of information that you need to change your life is literally, oh my, this blush is too much. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh my god. And you guys can't tell me. Hey, I just they talk, they put the thing, they go. But it's nice, I like it. And like I was saying, there are so many resources that you can learn from. Thankfully, Jesus, let us say thankfully, there are a whole lot of resources you can learn from online. Information is not hard to get these days at all. You can just Google it or check on YouTube how to be an effective communicator. You don't just sit there and assume people to read your mind. We're not witches, we're not wizards. I can't read your mind, you can't read my mind. I don't know what you're thinking, unless you actually tell me what it is that you're going through or what it is that is in your mind before I can actually know what the problem is. Even when somebody offends you, it doesn't even have to be offensive. Like, down to businesses, communication can ruin your businesses, communication can ruin your marriage, communication can ruin a whole lot of things. Let me not start being negative right here. It's not too late to learn how to communicate. If you want to join the gang of matured women, of matured men, your communication game has to be A1. If not A1, at least let it be a C. Some people are so bad at communicative, myself inclusive. But thankfully, these days, in fact, I told my husband, maybe we need to talk. Come on, sit and let's talk. Because like you always tell me, it's talk. Even if you go to a therapist, it's communication. So why can't we sit down and talk about our issues? Even if it's difficult to communicate, try. It will save you a whole lot of troubles, okay? So communication is king. And I don't know if I've been sounding so brash or sounding so, like, too stern in my video, like throughout this video. I'm just trying to make you guys understand the whole point of maturity. Maturity is not by age. Maturity is by, some of these things that I've listed out. I don't know everything. Just let me know down below some of the points that you think I am missing out. That when somebody sees you, they're like, this girl is matured. I like the way she speaks. Oh, I like the way she talks. You just know a matured person when you see them, and you know a baby when you see them. That's why I'm not in that league of girls, Nigerian girls to be specific, that want to be 23. No, please, I want to be grown. I want to be matured. I want to look my age. I want to act my age, because during the kind of mistakes and uncertainties and seeking validation, what example have I listed out that you'll be feeling when you are 23 or when you are 22? No, please, I never want to be 22 anymore. Again, you can be 21 and know all these things. You can be 22 and know all these things. I didn't used to know all these things when I was 21, 22, 23. And I didn't used to know these things. When I started living my early 20s and entering my late 20s, that's when I started to, know all these things, and it has been saving me a whole lot. Boundaries have been saving me, communication has been saving me, not seeking external validation has been saving me, healing from my mistakes has saved me. Oh my gosh. So all these things, please put them to use. I'm just trying to always come on here and share these things with you guys, okay? Because I want to be a better person. I want you guys, my subscribers, my followers, actually always learn from me too. So I don't order this information to myself. Like, what's the need? What's the purpose? Okay. So let's move to the next point. I'm almost done, you guys. You can see the makeup is coming alive. So my next point is, as a matured person, as a matured adult, as a grown adult, you're no longer a baby, you're no longer a child. You stop seeking validation. You healed from your mistakes. You know how to set boundaries. You stop people pleasing. You know, you've healed from your past. I know that juicy stuff. One of the things that screams matured is you now know how to enjoy your company. Right now I am enjoying my company. Like, I'm in my energy, I'm basking in my energy, I'm basking in my purposefulness, I'm basking in myself, I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to you guys while I am getting my makeup on. This is me enjoying my company. Like, it's actually even bad for me right now. Like, I enjoy my company so much. I'm about to use my red lipstick. You guys wish me luck. I'm hoping it turns out good. There's power in being by yourself. Learn to listen to your own voice. Don't be scared of those voices in your head. Face them, okay? Don't feel like you need to be with people before you feel wholesome. Might as well just stop talking and get this one done first. Yeah, so like I was saying, right? Learn to enjoy your own company. Learn to enjoy yourself by yourself. If you're able to be in your house by yourself, you know, have a good time, watch a movie by yourself, relax by yourself, and still feel good. We cannot do life alone. God designed us not to do life alone. We need people around us, you know, we need human beings around us, but sometimes we need to be by ourselves. Enjoy your own company. Go for a walk by yourself. Go for a date by yourself. Now, mouth, I don't use the go solo date for myself. Go for a solo date by yourself. Explore yourself by yourself. Like, you don't have to go to the clubs with your friends. You don't have to go to that party with your friend. You can go by yourself and you still feel wholesome. Like, I love going out by myself. I love going out with my husband like crazy, but I also love to go out by myself, be by myself, be in my energy, work for myself. I started to live alone. I was always scared. I didn't know how to be by myself. I was always scared of my voices. I was afraid of being by myself. Now, oh my gosh, I love being by myself so much. Yes, I love the company of my husband as well, but I love to be with myself a whole lot. It just helps you know yourself better, you know, it helps you understand yourself better. What am I supposed to say about I'm not saying? All right, I'm just going to finish up this look. I just do 1 or 2 touches, wear my wig, transform myself to that lady that you saw in the intro, and I'm going to come back to you guys. All right, let me do all of that, and I'll be back in no time. All right, love. So this is the end of this video, and this is also the finished look. How do I look? How am I looking right now? Tell me in the comment section. But before we go, I'm going to talk about one more point. Very, very important point. So you can see my pretty face for a long time on this look, right? Before this video comes to an end, one more point I'm going to add to everything that I've said as a matured woman, as a matured man, as a matured human being. One thing that I'm not going to miss out that is also very important is do not judge anybody. Exactly. Do not judge people at all. I mean, you're grown now, you are matured now. You can see that what you were judging your auntie for how many years ago, you can see it's happening to you too. Don't judge anybody. You don't know what anybody is going through. Just because life and your experiences have given you a front seat role doesn't mean you are better than anybody. Learn to appreciate and understand that whatever it is that you have, be it experience, be it monetary status, be it a career, whatever position you are right now in life, see it as a privilege and do not look down on anybody and start judging people for what you have. Do you understand? Forgetting that somebody put you on that privilege right there, be it your parents, be it your career, whatever it is, somebody or God has put, even in yourself, even if you work hard for whatever you have right now, has put you in that position, doesn't mean you should look down on anybody. Do not look down on anybody. Do not judge anybody. Oh my god, this makeup looks so fine. And this red lipstick is popping. Life will throw shit at your name. Life will throw so many things at your name. And people are going through a lot. People are going through a lot. Especially in this country, Nigeria, we just they laugh, they smile, but people are actually going through a lot. There's one time I used to post on my Instagram story, even if I'm not on Instagram right now, I always used to say, do not judge anybody because you don't know what people are going through. And yeah, that's just it. Just take that home today. People are very good at masking themselves. Let's all try to be nice to each other. Let's all try to be kind to each other, because really, you do not know what the next man is going through. And with that being said, this is the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section if you think I missed at any point. Like I'll always say, and I will keep saying, I do not know everything. I'm striving to be better every day. I'm learning every day. So share your opinions in the comment section. What point do you think I missed out? Yeah, I think I missed out confidence. Yeah. But that's it, Sha. Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give me a very big thumbs up. Leave a comment. Yes, leave a comment. That comment in your mind, that comment, say it, put it in the comment section. I love constructive criticism, whatever it is that you oppose to. Put in the comment section nicely. Like a matured person, exactly. As a matured person, let's learn together. Let's learn from each other. You don't have to come off as rude or anything before we can learn from each other. Yes, give my video a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're here to subscribe. And also put on your notification bell, so whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to know that I have posted a new video. Oh my god, I'm feeling this makeup. You'll be the first person to know that I've posted a new video. The notification bell is somewhere around there. Just click on it, ding ding, so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So yes, until my next video, please stay safe, stay blessed, stay matured, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Yay! Time to film my second video, you guys. You guys already know. Bye. Love you guys so much. Mama.